Welcome to Math Fraction Series, lesson number 8. This lesson, we're going to be changing an improper fraction to a mixed number. So as a review of what's an improper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. It is said to be top heavy, and you can see that in our example with our numerator 6 greater than our denominator 4. A mixed fraction or a mixed number is a whole number and a proper fraction together. Proper fraction being where you have your numerator smaller than your denominator. Now we want to change 5/3 into a mixed number. Now let's use the following steps. So step 1, simple. Divide the numerator 5 by the denominator 3. As we see here, when we divide, we got a quotient of 1 and a remainder of 2 when we divided numerator 5 by our denominator 3. Step 2, build your answer using the quotient 1 as the whole number and the remainder 2 as your numerator, keeping the same denominator 3. So we got 1 and 2/3. Now we can work backwards using our mixed number to get our improper fraction, just to make sure that our answer is correct. By doing this, we multiply the whole number 1 by our denominator 3, which will give us 3. Then add the numerator with our 3 and we'll get 5. Remember, we're using that or placing that 5 over our denominator 3. So here we got back our 5 over 3 or 5/3 from our mixed fraction 1 and 2/3. So therefore, the improper fraction 5/3 as a mixed number in its simplest form is 1 and 2/3. Let's use another example. Let's change 5/11 or 11/5 into a mixed number. Now let's use the following steps again. So step 1, divide our numerator 11 by the denominator 5. So from our working, we got quotient of 2 with a remainder of 1. Step 2, build your answer using the quotient 2 as the whole number and the remainder 1 as the numerator, keeping our same denominator 5. Again, we can work back. So let's multiply our whole number 2 by our denominator 5, which will give us 10. Then we add that 10 with our numerator 1, which will give us our numerator 11, and our denominator remains the same, which is 5, to give us our 5, so 11/5. So therefore, the improper fraction 11/5 as a mixed number in its simplest form is 2 and 1/5. So let's go into our practice activity. Remember in your steps, change the improper fraction seen below to a mixed number. 19/6 will give us a mixed number 3 and 1/6. Another, change improper fraction 22/5 to a mixed number. Our mixed number would be 4 and 2/5. Let's try another. Change your improper fraction 37/8 to a mixed number. Our answer would be 4 and 5/8. Notice the denominators in each answer remains the same as the improper fraction denominator.